Every week, ocean freight containers arrive carrying over 100 tons of premium single-origin green coffee beans sourced from dead.
Each raw green coffee bean is a biological seed containing over 800 volatile aromatic precursor compounds.
Before any incoming lot is accepted, trained graders perform a standardized 300-gram hand sort evaluation.
The accepted green beans are transferred into climate-controlled storage silos, maintained at low humidity to preserve their moisture content. The destoner vigorously separates any stones, metal fragments, or other heavy foreign objects from the incoming green bean stream. Each laser scanner fires its dedicated pneumatic rejection jet in less than 1 millisecond after detecting a defective bean. Every incoming green bean lot undergoes a standardized laboratory sample roast and professional cupping evaluation before Z-lights. This small, hard green seed, grown in tropical volcanic soil and hand-picked at perfect ripeness, is about to enter a machine vengeance. A roasting hall contains 6 industrial drum roasters, each capable of roasting 600 pounds of green beans.
The drum roaster's multiple high-capacity gas burners generate the extreme thermal energy required to progressively transform the dense raw green
beans. Continuous drum rotation guarantees that every single bean receives identical thermal exposure. Even minor rotational inconsistency would...
The Maillard reaction begins as the bean internal temperature exceeds 300 degrees, triggering the cascade of complex chemicals.
The master roaster watches the temperature profile with intense focus, knowing that the precise moment of the critical first crack event will First crack represents the irreversible structural fracture point where trapped internal moisture explosively converts to steam, physically rupturing the rigid cellulose cell structure of every bean. The visual assessment against standardized color reference tiles provides immediate feedback, confirming the roast is tracking toward its target finish color with
iterations. The precise discharge moment is the single most critical decision in the entire roasting process. Even 5 seconds too early
The cooling process must drop the bean temperature below 100 degrees within 4 minutes to halt all residual thermal chemical reactions. Continuous infrared temperature monitoring ensures the cooling rate meets the specification, with automatic alerts if the cooling proceeds too slowly and risks continued thermal development. Post-cooling vibration separates the lightweight silver skin chaff that detached from the beans during roasting, producing clean roasted beans ready for grinding or whole bean packaging. The perfectly roasted bean displays a uniform rich brown color with no scorching. Proper expansion crack development indicates freshly roasted coffee beans aggressively release large volumes of carbon dioxide gas for hours after roasting. This volatile outgas lynchers. The Agtron spectrophotometer provides an objective numerical color measurement that eliminates subjective visual assessment of variability between different human. Formal cupping evaluation follows strict international protocols using calibrated water temperature, precise grind size, exact dosing ratios. Professional cuppers use aggressive aspiration slurping to spray the liquid across all taste receptors simultaneously, evaluating. Only roast batches achieving the minimum cupping quality threshold score are authorized for release to grinding and consumer packaging. Essentially, the grinding department operates multiple grinding technologies simultaneously, producing distinct grind profiles. Singles. The first stage roller mill performs a coarse preliminary reduction, fracturing the whole roasted beans into large irregulars. The pneumatic collection system immediately captures the freshly ground particles and transports them to the particle classification equipment. Particle size distribution directly controls the brewing extraction rate. Too fine creates over-extracted bitter coffee. Too coarse creates weak, under-extracted watery coffee. Two etidians. Pneumatic cyclone classifiers separate the ground coffee into particle size fractions, allowing precise recombination to a laser diffraction. Particle sizing provides the definitive analytical measurement of the grind distribution, ensuring every production batch delivers the exact same consistent brewing profiles. The espresso grind requires an extremely fine and precisely uniform particle size that creates the high-resistance coffee bed. The grinding department simultaneously produces ultra-fine espresso, fine drip, medium pour-over, and coarse French. The ground coffee is held under continuous protective nitrogen atmosphere for the moment of grinding through final package sealing. The packaging department transforms anonymous bulk ground coffee into the iconic branded retail bags and pods that Vacuum packaging removes virtually all residual oxygen from the sealed package, extending the shelf life by preventing each multi-head combination weigher calculates the optimal bucket combination to achieve the exact target net weight within 1 gram accuracy at rates exceeding 60 packages per minute. The one-way degassing valve is essential because freshly ground coffee continues releasing carbon dioxide gas for days after. The single-serve pod format has revolutionized consumer coffee by delivering perfectly pre-measured doses that guarantee consistent brewing. The combined pod filling capacity exceeds 30,000 individually sealed capsules per minute across all 6 parallel lines operating simultaneously. The retail carton provides shelf display, brand communication, and physical protection for the sealed pods during distribution. Multiple packaging formats from multiple simultaneous filling lines converge into a single downstream case packing and palletizing operation. Premium whole bean packaging preserves maximum freshness by delivering unground beans from the factory who own home grinding equipment and prefer the ritual of freshly ground coffee. The valve must allow carbon dioxide to escape outward while absolutely preventing any atmospheric oxygen from entering, as every package is independently weighed and scanned for metallic contamination at full line speed, with instant rejection of any unit outside specification. Continuous production cupping verifies that the packaging process has not degraded the approved roast quality, checking that nitrogen flushing and valve function are effectively preserving freshness. Formal batch release integrates roast color, cupping scores, particle size analysis, package integrity testing, and nitrogen headspace analysis into a single comprehensive quality decision. Only roast-approved, cupping verified, correctly packaged, and inspection-cleared products proceed to the final case packing and palletizing operation. Robotic case erectors transform flat corrugated blanks into rigid open shipping cases at rates exceeding 60 perfectly formed cases per minute. Each master shipping case is configured for specific retail channel requirements, with supermarket cases containing different quantities than wholesale club or food service cases. sealed cases descend through a network of gravity-driven spiral conveyors from the elevated packaging lines to the ground-level palletizing operation. The interlocking pattern algorithm maximizes both pallet structural stability during transport and cubic space utilization within the shipping trailer.
Multiple layers of pre-stretched film create the rigid, transport-ready monolith required for safe, automated handling and long-distance shipping.
The shipping label encodes complete contents manifest, total weight, lot tracking, and destination routing information for global supply chain visibility. Endorsements. The climate-controlled warehouse maintains over 10,000 completed pallets simultaneously, representing millions of individual consumers. The automated system maintains first-in, first-out inventory rotation, ensuring the oldest roast dates are shipped first for maximum consumer freshness. Distribution logistics operate around the clock, with finished products reaching retail shelves within days of roasting to deliver maximum freshness from the factory. Each departing trailer carries enough roasted coffee to brew over 2 million individual cups, connecting the factory to millions. From the elevated command center, the master roaster and process engineers simultaneously monitor every roaster, grinder, classifier, and packaging line in real time. The discharge decision is the single most consequential human judgment in the entire operation. Recognize the exact right moment. The board provides instant, comprehensive operational overview, immediately flagging any roast or packaging deviation requiring intervention. Roaster burner maintenance ensures consistent thermal output, preventing the flame inconsistencies that would produce uneven roast development in the finished beans. Daily structured planning ensures roasting schedules are optimized for the current green bean inventory and customer order priorities.
Direct relationships with farming cooperatives provide quality feedback that helps growers continuously improve their agricultural practices and post-harvest processing.
The color uniformity is excellent. They meet our export standards.
We appreciate the quick turnaround on the assessment.
We can begin processing immediately.
Master roasters describe the intense relationship with their machines as almost spiritual, reading the subtle signs of each roast. When darkness falls, the relentless mechanical heart of the coffee roasting factory continues its fragrant eternal rhythm without pause.
Roasters operate through every overnight shift, building inventory for the morning packaging lines, while the
One solitary master roaster commands the entire roasting operation alone through the quiet overnight hours, relying on decades of training and instinct.
Millions of sealed packages march toward the warehouse without human eyes watching their journey.
The massive raw bean silos steadily feed the overnight roasting schedule, converting raw agricultural commodity into fragrant roasted gold. Even in darkness, the facility maintains absolute clinical cleanliness standards around all food contact equipment.
An eternal, unstoppable river of the world's most beloved aromatic beverage flows relentlessly through the darkness.
From raw green bean to a sealed nitrogen-flushed foil package, the intricate automated choreography is absolute staggering perfection. Modern robotic engineering has brilliantly transformed humble tropical agriculture into a genuinely awe-inspiring global industrial beverage empire. One tiny, perfect sealed bag, born from 3 million total units produced in this facility today. This mammoth facility stands as an undeniable testament to the truly staggering power of modern precision food automation technology. It all begins here. On the steep, misty volcanic slopes of the equatorial tropics, nature grows the world's most The natural sun-drying process slowly concentrates the sugars and develops the complex flavor precursor compounds that will
The global journey of raw green coffee from equatorial farm to northern roasting factory traverses oceans and continents, connecting the agricultural tropics to the consuming world.
The factory exists in eternal balance. Raw green beans arriving from the tropics and sealed roasted packages departing for consumers around the world. Mises. The extraordinary industrial journey from volcanic soil to roasting drum to sealed package culminates in this simple ritual.
The vacuum nitrogen-sealed foil bag preserves the roaster's intended flavor profile until the precise moment the consumer breaks the seal.
The extraordinary journey of thousands of machines and hundreds of workers culminates in this simple, universal human moment. Every morning shift begins with the unmistakable, intoxicating aroma of fresh roasting coffee greeting the arriving workers. With every roaster firing, every grinder running, and every packaging line sealed under nitrogen, the messes. And so the ancient eternal cycle begins once more. Raw green seeds entering one end. From above at dawn, the factory appears as a living, breathing organism. Smoke rising from its multiple stacks like from volcanic mountain to ocean freighter to roasting inferno to sealed package to this simple quiet kitchen.
6 roasting drums, 600 degrees, 800 volatile compounds, over 1 billion cups consumed globally.
This single transformed bean contains over 1,000 unique aromatic compounds. No other food on Earth approaches this level of chemical complexity.
Turbids. The complete journey from receiving dock to shipping bay traverses hundreds of precisely choreographed mechanical operations.
The humble cup of coffee. A tropical seed, fire, water, and behind it all, a breathtaking global